I got into breastfeeding support because I really wanted to help moms. Part of it was also because some of the support that I received when I had my own children. I, with my first child, got support from my sister-in-law. And that was huge for me because none of my friends had breastfed and I didn't really know anybody who had breastfed. I reached out to her and everything just kind of unfolded from there. I really always just liked to write. So from the time I was probably about 8 years old, and when I was in high school I knew that's what I wanted to do. And when I went to college, that's what I wanted to do. And I went to the Scripps School of Journalism at Ohio University, and a little shout out there to OU. And I had a great time writing, and then I actually stuck around in Athens for a while and I wrote for the local paper, and that was a really cool experience. So when I was done with school, I thought, I want to move. So I said, I'm going to Seattle. And my then boyfriend at the time, who's now my husband, I said, you want to come with me? And he said, sure. So we packed up my little Ford Escort, and the two of us, with everything that we owned, we drove across country and lived out in Seattle for several years, and then came back this way. And then I returned to Athens where I worked for the paper and got married and all that good stuff. Wow. Gosh. I would have to say the first thing that probably comes to mind is The Godfather.
What an interesting choice from a...
If I could throw in a second, totally different. And it's kind of funny because there's a few people here who I think also like this, the Lord of the Rings. That is a movie that I could watch all three of them over and over and over again. Never get tired of it. Outsiders. Definitely. The Outsiders. When I was a kid, I read that numerous times. Reread it as an adult. I know it's not, I should probably say like, Anna Karenina, sorry. I love The Outsiders. It's a great book. S.E. Hinton, and I don't have a favorite book as an adult. I don't. That would probably be 14 Bears in Summer and Winter, which is amazing and probably no one's ever heard of. I have the copy that my mother gave me when I was like 9, and it's all tattered and torn. Very simple and very cool. I wanted to live in, they all live in separate tree houses, and I really wanted to live in Theodora's tree house. Oddly enough, it's really close. It's Chartiers Creek over in Upper St. Clair. It's really neat. It's probably about, I don't know how many acres, but it's off the beaten path, but you turn the corner and you're right there in Upper St. Clair. So it's all these cool little nooks and crannies. They do have a wetland down there. In fact, my son with his science class at school, they go there once a month in the morning and they take water samples. It's a great place to hike. To go to a ball game. PNC Park is great, and I love to go down there and go to a ball game. It's just such a beautiful view. It's always great, of course, if the Pirates win, but that's probably my favorite thing to do in the actual city. No, I don't. I miss the aspect of caring for families during what is such a wildly unique time. And it's pretty amazing to see a baby be born. I mean, it's really cool, but I don't miss being on call because I missed a lot with my family, so I don't miss that aspect of it at all. The best thing about that, I think, is just knowing that you are present. You are present and you are there to listen and to give guidance to that person. I think just sometimes being that physical being in that room, listening, letting them talk, guiding, and give them a plan that works for them, and also to break down some of these myths that we have surrounding breastfeeding.